set to go. Today, we're interviewing Edward J. Dyar, veteran of World War II, for the Library of Congress Veterans History Project. And my name is Ethel Grossman, and I'm the interviewer. I'm a member of the Southfield Veterans Commission in Southfield, Michigan, and we're doing the project for the Library of Congress. So we'd like to know your date of birth.
October the 10th, 1925.
Mm-hmm. And you served in World War II.
That is correct.
In the Navy.
That is correct.
Okay. And the highest rank that you achieved was?
Seaman First Class.
Okay. And the date and place that this is being done at the Southfield Library in Southfield, Michigan, by the Southfield Veterans Commission. And our photographer is Tim Workus. At first, when I got his name, I got it wrong. So, W-I-R-K-U-S. We would like to know a little bit about your biography. Where were you born?
Lincoln Park, Michigan.
Oh, that's interesting. And your parents were born in Michigan also?
My mother is from Amherstburg, Ontario.
Oh.
And my father came from Marietta, Ohio.
Uh-huh. Oh. And what was their occupation?
Well, my mother was a housewife. There were 7 of us children. And my dad was a teamster, and that's about it. And
were any of your siblings in the service?
Well, I had 3 other brothers that were all in the service at the same time.
During World War II?
That is correct.
And were they in the same branch of the service?
No, one of my brothers was in the Marine Corps, and another one was and 2 others were in the Army, and I was in the Navy.
So there were
4
of you in the service. So your mother had 4 stars in her wing.
That's right, 1, 2, 3, 4. She was very proud of that too.
Yes.
That was when you used to walk
during World War II.
That's when you used to walk down the street and you looked up at the front window of every home. There was a banner with stars, and that told you how many was in the service. Right.
And did you enlist or were you drafted?
Drafted.
You were drafted.
Mm-hmm.
You were in the Navy. And what was like when you were drafted? Where did you leave from to go?
I left from Detroit, Michigan, and my boot camp was at Great Lakes Naval Training Center in Chicago, Illinois.
And you got there by bus or
by
train?
By train from the Michigan Central Depot.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And you went right to the
right to the station.
Mm-hmm. And then, did you have some kind of specialized training?
No, we didn't have any specialized training. We went through the normal training for every young veteran or every young man going into the service. We learn how to behave, I guess would be the good way to say how to behave being in the Navy. If you didn't know by then, it was too late because your parents would have taken care of you. And
Now, this was boot camp?
this is at boot camp at Great Lakes Naval Training Center. And then after boot camp, I came home for a 2-week Liberty period. And then I went to Little Creek, Virginia. And from there, I was assigned to an amphibious ship called LST-266. I went aboard the ship in Norfolk, Virginia, and we sailed from Norfolk to the Mediterranean, participated in a little bit of action in the North Atlantic during that period. Then after we left North Africa, we sailed directly to Falmouth, England. And from Falmouth, England, which was in May of 1944.
Now, where was that?
Falmouth was in England.
Oh, in England.
Right, and we began to prepare for the big day on June the 6th, 1944. And we brought aboard ship units of the 29th Infantry Division. And the units that we had was the 3rd Regiment of the 29th, which was Company G of the 175th Regiment. We took the 175th across the channel and landed them on Omaha Beach, Dog Green Beach, on June the 3rd. Well, we landed on the 3rd, but we didn't unload. And I brought with me a chart map. That's just one of the 2 Omaha Beach chart maps. There was a chart map east and west. That chart map was drawn up by an artist that lived right here in Michigan. And his job was to draw those chart maps up well in advance of D-Day, because every ship that left England had to have a chart map to find his location on Omaha Beach. And so with his contributions, every ship that left England and sailed across the English Channel, they had one of those chart maps that gave them their ultimate destination.
How did you get that after the war?
Yes, yeah, I became a good friend of him. He was born and raised right here in Detroit.
That's interesting.
But go ahead.
Yeah, and this was still on June the 3rd?
Yeah, well, yeah, then from June the 3rd thereafter, we did nothing more than load and unload and cross the English Channel. We made 30-some trips across the English Channel. The English Channel from England to France is only 100 miles. So we were able to make 30-some trips back and forth to all the beaches.
And this was through June the 6th?
Well, all the way, we really, in fact, I brought a travel log that represented every day